Grand Theft Auto, a game famous for its no-holds-barred freedom. Want to kill a hooker? There are scores of hookers to kill. Want to steal a car? Well, what's stopping you? Of course, because we have to be buzzkills every now and then, we have to talk about all the things in GTA that just don't make any sense. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to The Gamer and hit that little bell to become part of our notification squad so you never miss a video. Now, here are 6 things about Grand Theft Auto that make no sense. The AI. NPCs, or non-player characters, are the characters gamers often look over for good reason. They're meant to blend in. Like the background, the skybox, and the buildings, the NPCs are supposed to add to the overall immersion of a game and make the world a little more lived in. So what happens when those AI-controlled players start acting a little buggy? One of the common complaints coming from GTA players is sometimes the AI will act strange. How strange? Well, they would drive like some players in the game would drive, veering in and out of lanes to and fro like they couldn't care less, as well as causing comically bad intersection pileups. Now, normally this would just be a common glitch, and players could sit back and watch the chaos unfold. However, one of the big staples of GTA 5 is racing, and when an out-of-control AI car not in the race decides they want to try and break away from their programming and act of their own accord, they end up getting in the way of the game. Breaking out of the game like this is just one of the little things that can turn a great game into a bad one, or a hilarious one, depending on how you look at it. It's all a matter of perspective anyway. We've all seen the compilations of weird spazzing out AI which makes us go, what the F? However, the novelty can wear off, and what we're left with is a subpar experience. Perhaps it's part of the charm of Grand Theft Auto. We get to have this sandbox game where moments like these are possible. PvP. By far, the best thing about GTA is the fact that you are the master of your own domain. You can go anywhere and do anything with any item you can get your hands on. So why on earth would you want to share it with someone else? GTA Online has been seen as an overall positive thing, but perhaps some of us just prefer our single-player video games to remain single-player. We mentioned this already, but one of the more fun aspects of GTA Online is the racing. It can be fun and fast, can being the keyword. However, there are a few aspects of racing online which can cause a significant problem. Perhaps the most obvious issue is some online players may take this game a little bit too seriously. With a game so inherently fun, you have to wonder who would want to be a tryhard with Grand Theft Auto. Tryhards will, because tryhards do what tryhards do. Okay, having tryhards is not exactly a new concept, but having them here does kind of clash with this idea of a free-for-all sandbox game where you can skydive to your inevitable death. In a game where there are no rules, there shouldn't be players trying to optimize their game by getting the best car. Race with a tank! It's more fun anyway. PARAMEDIC panic. This next one ties into our AI discussion, but we think this one is specific enough to be included on its own. So, for the past few GTA titles, when someone gets hit or run over by a character, most likely you, an ambulance arrives to try and tend to the person who is injured. It's a nice added touch to the game that immerses the player more into this fantasy world of murder and mayhem. Now, what happens when these medics are attacked by some other random character? Or most likely you again. Well, they'll promptly run away and forget about the person they were called in to save. Or they'll fight back. When you factor in the high stress and long hours a paramedic goes through, you can understand why they might draw the line at trying to save someone while being assaulted. Still, this little quirk is too odd to pass up. Buying cars. The game is called Grand Theft Auto for a reason. It's perhaps the most common and iconic thing you can do in the game. Robbing a car is fun in a video game. So why do you have to buy cars online? If you see a high-end car online, you can't just drive it into your garage. You have to pay for it. In the single-player game, you can just drive it into your garage and it's now yours. We know Rockstar does this so you can pay for the cars with real money, since you're definitely too lazy to earn all that money in-game, but it shouldn't be that way. It would be like playing Call of Duty, but in order to play online, you have to play as an army recruiter in order to get your party together. It seems way too off base, even for Grand Theft Auto. Paying for cars is not a theft of grand proportions, now is it? I mean, maybe on 2K's part. No SWOLE at the gym. So you could go to the gym to get ripped in GTA San Andreas, but we haven't been able to since. Why can't you yield strength by going to the gym? You can fight to get stronger, play sports like tennis to get stronger, but of the many gyms in Los Santos, you can't use just one to get stronger? Hell, you can't even get into half of them because there aren't any doors to enter. Now, I know, in this world of high crime, murder, and assault, we expect a little realism in this game where the main draw to it is driving a sports car through a crowded mall. Perhaps they didn't include this because players would just increase their strength to the max without having to explore or experience the rest of the game. Or maybe they just forgot about including an exercise portion or minigame. At least we can still get stronger by playing the deadliest sport known to man, tennis. Hiding from the cops. You know the saying, crime never pays? Well, in GTA, that concept is taken to the max. Evading the police is one of the staples in the GTA franchise, right next to hiring hookers to regain health and then killing said hooker because she took your money and you want it back. But if we really look into the matter, it becomes painfully obvious, so we just have to talk about it. How does hiding from the cops for about 5 minutes get you off the hook? We know this is a video game, but if anyone even tried to murder someone, they would have to go into hiding, change their name, and even flee the country. But no, play a small game of cat and mouse, maybe some hide and seek, and poof, everything is fine and taken care of. If only life worked like that. Hide from your problems and they'll never find you. And those were just some of the ideas and concepts of GTA that make little to no sense. What do you think? Are there any other moments in GTA where you have to stop and think, what the F? This makes no sense! If so, please let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to The Gamer for more exciting gaming content. Thanks for watching.